Backing out Minnesota's opening lineup. Edwards and Anderson share the wing responsibilities. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's Conley in at the point. And for the Clippers, George and Leonard are the forwards. Caldwell Pope out there with Harden. And it's Zubac in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Stolen by George. Lets it fly. And Harden with the basket on the assist by George. Harden's got the first points up on the board tonight here for Los Angeles. Edwards drawing the double team. The 10-footer. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on George. This is his first chance at the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, hopefully it's not from lack of effort on his part. But his free throw shooting, compared to what he did last year, has been terrible.
The first one falls. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Caldwell Pope with a wide-open look. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
You know, it just looks prettier from the corner, especially when Caldwell Pope lets it go.
Here's Conley, and he makes that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
They get it back. Harden kicks to Leonard. Harden up top. 6 on the shot clock. George, that's a 2-pointer. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Harden against Conley. And there's the pass to Caldwell Pope. Great D that time from Edwards. And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, you know, game balls all around in that one. A terrific team effort. They trusted in their system and executed well to get the win.
Scooped up. Here's Gobert. Good work defensively by Harden.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And that one's good. Leonard.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. As James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for title.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. A moment now to check out some numbers for James Harden. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Let's go. The Clippers grab the miss. Last time they met was in Minnesota, where they beat the Timberwolves.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
And, you know, one of the things about winning the physical battle like they did in that game, it gives you a lot of confidence going into the next meeting. you know you can push this team around in the paint and win the physical battle.
Here is Edwards. James Harden picking up that last basket. Edwards, that's good.
Edwards flexing on them now. Bully ball inside.
Here's Harden. A three from Leonard. Gobert pulls it in. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Anderson. That one, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. George passes to Leonard. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Over Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Love the rise and fire approach from KCP. Got to be impressed with this guy's confidence.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
A chance to check out stats for Anderson. How his last 10 games have gone. He's putting up 6 points a night, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Reed, he's checked in for Minnesota. Monte Morris comes in for Michael Conley.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
And Towns gets it to go.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Greg, what are you looking for here as they enter their first night of a back-to-back?
We'll see how the coaching staff distributes minutes among the players. You don't want to overuse your guys tonight and leave them sluggish for tomorrow. It's about finding a balance.
Now, here's Reed. 9-point game his last outing. Here's Edwards. Good D by Lopez.
You know, I think the effort on defense there has everything to do with why he missed that shot. Well done.
Here's Harden. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And Morris has got the ball here for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Trailing by 5. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Harden kicks to Leonard. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, Leonard, very effective from downtown. That wasn't always the case. He's really worked to become a laser from 3.
And the Timberwolves call time here. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Now here's Towns, coming off a stellar performance against Milwaukee. Pass to Edwards. Count that bucket.
Hey, he's so strong in the upper body. You're not going to alter Edwards' shot with just a little bump.
Here's Harden, and he uses the glass on the way. Harden's got 8 points.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
This is it to Reed. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 8. It's Harden with the drive.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Reed gets the bucket.
Reed. 3 points.
Los Angeles has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Harden. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Exceptional strength. Harden is so smart at creating opportunities to get to the free throw line.
Harden hits them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Edwards. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
James Harden getting it done for the Clippers.
15.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, and it's Lopez in at the center. They're the group out there for the Clippers starting the second quarter. Here's Edwards. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard, really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Morris against Harden. There's the 3. Another miss by Harden. And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his first foul for the Clippers. Ivica Zubac has checked in for Brook Lopez. And it's Jackson in for Caldwell-Pope. Minnesota also with the sub. Conley's checked in. Here's Reed. Oh, good with the triple. Los Angeles leading by 7. Leonard, that's for 2. That one rolling around and rims out.
You almost have to assume he's going to...
Mercy, mercy me. Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Stolen by Michael Conley. With some arc. Doesn't go that time. Excellent D there from George. Harden finds Zubac. Back to Harden. Clippers moving the ball around. And here's Leonard from 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one.
You know, it hasn't been his best outing, but they still find themselves in the driver's seat here.
Man, he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
Letting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. We throw good, Edwards. And rebuilding teams, Clark, are going to ride their young prospects. But talk about the importance of having those sage veterans on that roster and their guidance.
Kevin, I don't think you can overstate it. It's critical. It's imperative. I mean, imparting that understanding of what it takes to be a professional and doing it with words and example is so valuable and so part of what veterans offer to young players and to good teams.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A different look for the Clippers. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Zubac, and it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Reggie Jackson. Harden against Conley, trying to get something going, and the jam by Harden.
Harden's ball handling is absolutely off the chain insane. I mean, easily carving up the defense.